Welcome to the WedPro Podcast, the show for wedding professionals and business owners.
Each month, we bring you top industry experts, business chat, and hints and tips to grow your business.
I'm Katie.
And I'm Roxy.
Welcome to the WedPro Podcast.
Hey everyone, welcome back to this episode of the WedPro Podcast. It's really great to have you here, and I do hope you are well. I'm back. Anyway,
I really enjoyed my little episode with Heidi last week. We talked all about reclaiming time back in the business, and we are just coming off the back of a crazy busy week, and hopefully both of our voices will hold for this pod, because we've just come off the back of our first coaching call of the month where we set goals. And also our coaching clients get the opportunity to quick fire questions at us and talk us through. So we've just done a mammoth 2-hour session on that. We're going to get this pod recorded. Then we're hopping onto our own coaching call as well, which will give us time to rest our voice a little bit, won't it?
Hopefully. Sometime when we are doing work with our business coach on those coaching calls, sometimes feel a little bit like sleepy. So I have to stand up and watch and listen and get involved.
I was just thinking I might watch that from my bed today, but maybe I won't.
I've got something quickly to tell you what I've just done that I know is going to make you shudder. I've just made a cup of tea and put the milk in with the tea bag.
This is disgusting. I think we need some sort of campaign, some sort of education around this.
I'm sorry to anyone that is disgusted by this behaviour. But I was in a rush. I was like, okay, I need to make this tea. Let's get it going quick.
Black now, just black, no milk, no sugar. Get it down there. I'm trying to drink a little bit more water though. Right, anyway, we digress. We're talking on. Today we want to talk about all of the ways we're kind of on that cusp where we're going into June. Before we know it, July's going to be upon us, busy wedding season. And we're more concentrating on weddings this time because we're in this engagement gap, aren't we, where all of the relationships that didn't happen in COVID, they've been together for about 3 years now, they'd be getting engaged. That's not happened. So this year we've got that little bit of a dip, but we're still coming off the back of all the weddings that were planned pre-COVID and people getting married in that early COVID, getting engaged in that early COVID period. So we're still going into a busy season this season. So we wanted to talk about how we can keep the wheels in motion in your business and the marketing still up to speed, so that you're still pulling in inquiries and bookings, even though you are busy fulfilling weddings, because we don't want you in that feast and famine cycle whereby over the next few months in your business, you're not seeing any inquiries come into your business. You're kind of neglecting all of the places you need to be showing up. But we know that you're busy, so we're going to talk to you about some strategies today as to how you can still effectively be visible, have people find you, and just have things in your business so that you can still be requiring to inquiries and getting that visibility and getting inquiries into your business when you are busy and in the throes of wedding season.
It's so important to keep on that marketing bandwagon, even when you feel like it's absolutely impossible. It is literally a must. It should be like up there with doing your books. You need to be doing it.
Don't compare it to that one, because people probably look at that about that one time a year.
Yeah, okay, then not that one. You need to be doing it, don't you?
Yeah, for sure, because it's the future of your business. This is the future bookings and the future money, so you definitely need to still be promoting your business even during those busier periods. And on today's podcast, we're going to share some simple strategies that is going to keep your marketing consistent over this time. So let's deep dive in with number one. That's taking the time to plan out your marketing strategy in advance for your business, so that you know what you're doing each and every time. You're never lost. You're never posting on the fly with no strategy behind you. And having something that you can just rinse and repeat in your business. And it's almost second nature to you because you've already spent the time to plan it out. We try and do this in our business. Not enough, actually, but I would recommend that you do it at least twice a year. where you're looking at the next 6 months in your business, looking at kind of the things that are coming up for you in your business, and planning a marketing strategy around, you know, key dates, key things going on in the industry, any launches that you're going to be planning, etc. And what having a marketing strategy does is it saves you time in the long run, because you're not posting with kind of no strategy or no idea what you're doing, or spending hours aimlessly staring at a computer or getting lost in the scroll roll, where you're in that doom scroll cycle because you're not inspired with content. Having kind of a strategy set out that you're going to follow for the next 4 to 6 months in your business means you always know where you are inside your business.
Yeah, I think it's this word strategy, when it comes to any sort of strategy, that probably turns you all off a little bit. Oh, my life, this is boring. I don't want to think about a strategy. I'm going to pretend like they don't exist. But it's so important to have this mapped out for kind of your busy period, because then you haven't got to think about it. You know, exactly like Kate's just said, you're not posting on the fly, not really putting kind of actual thought and love and passion into whatever you're putting out on your socials. But having a strategy just basically means mapping it out. So whether you're mapping it out on a content planner or in a social media planner, like we've got, link will be in the bio if you want to go and take a look at the social media planner that we do, will just really help you get to grips with planning out that longer term strategy for your wedding business. Working in the industry, you'll all know that the devil is in the detail, and it is no different when it comes to your marketing efforts at all. A content calendar needs to be your best friend, and it is literally a lifesaver. And having that marketing strategy enables you to have a higher level of organization that allows you to see what's working and what's resonating with your audience, and more importantly, what isn't, because then you can tailor and streamline and refine your strategy as you go.
Our favourite thing is creating content quickly by using templates. Now, if you are in your business and you are still creating everything from scratch inside your business, you are holding yourself back. You know, it's a one-way ticket to burnout. We didn't start businesses inside the wedding industry to be social media managers or slaves to our laptops and our computers. There are tools and templates out there, really easy, some for free, that you can just adapt, tweak and post, and it's going to save you so much time. Your to-do list is already full, and creating posts and content can be lengthy. It can be quite tedious when you're doing the same sort of thing over again, especially during peak wedding seasons when you've just got other things to be doing. Your concentration levels should be with your couples and, you know, their needs and their wants during this time. There are so many templates out there that you can get hold of really easily. Canva has got many templates that you can just edit and use. You can upload your brand colors in there, and then it literally is just one click of a button, and that post, that template will change to have your branding, your colors, your logo, your fonts all over it. And then it's just about you implementing the words into that and scheduling it. But using content templates for your posts, email marketing, any captions, any blogs that you write is going to give your business a jump start on content creation. And also it just helps you to focus on other areas of your business. You can look into your insights better. You could spend more time dealing with inquiries. You could spend some time working on the things your business post wants you to work on. You could spend some time on education. All the time you are spending focusing on creating posts for your business is time working in your business and not on your business. So it's something we would definitely recommend. And we have been putting templates out inside the wedding industry now for 3 years.
Since time began.
For about 2 years, for professionals to access the templates that we create for them. What's good about the templates that we create is that we come from a wedding business background and also a social media background. So we have worked on and worked with hundreds of wedding businesses on their social media now. So we understand how to put together a post, how to put together a caption, how to get those, all the love language beautiful and wonderful, so that your ideal client really taps into that. But yeah, we created Content Club a couple of years ago. The people inside Content Club are regularly saving 20 plus hours in their business. Imagine what you could do with 20 hours back.
OMG. We literally create the content for your business. So you literally don't have to. And I'm trying not to say that in a non-cheesy way, but it's exactly what it is there for. Don't do things the hard way. Find easy and time-saving ways in your business to make your life easier. And this is definitely one of those ways that you can do that. I love Content Club. I wish there was a Content Club when we were in the bridal shop. How much time would that have saved us? OMG.
I know. I think the thing that kind of stops people doing this is that kind of preconception it's going to be expensive. Yes, social media management can be expensive. Yes, hiring a graphic designer can be expensive, and having somebody write your copy can be expensive. But we've done it in a membership format. So it's like £24 a month. £24 a month to save over 20 hours a week inside your business. There's over £1,000 worth of post and go content done for you inside there. We do social media posts and captions so that you've got them to cover you for the entire month. But we also do blog posts as well, so that you've got content for your website to keep the social media and to keep the Google algorithm nice and happy, and for your content to be resonating with your audience, and for your audience to spend more time on your website as well. And then there's other lovely bits and bobs in there as well to help you with your email marketing and any real stuff inside there as well. But whether you use our templates or you tap into something like Canva, using templates inside your business is going to save you so much time.
Like an unbelievable amount of time. And I just want to say quickly about our Content Club. Don't be mistaken in thinking, oh, it's a subscription. There's lots of wedding businesses in there that are just going to be slamming out the same content. It doesn't work like that at all. Everything is editable. The blogs are editable, so you can put your own kind of tone of voice in there. Every single caption is editable. Every single template inside of Canva is editable, so you can put your fonts on it, change the wording, everything, make it completely your own.
Yeah, and we keep the membership really small as well. So we only have intakes throughout the year. We keep the membership super small. At the minute, we've got a 7-day free trial. It's not running forever. So hop on in and get involved in that if you want to take a little look around. We'll pop the details inside the show notes. But you can just access it all done for you. So you can go in there, change things up, add your keywords in, and literally post in a matter of seconds. But what's really great about this is that you don't have to sit there and think, have that brain fog moment where you're having to think of what to write. And loads of people use Content Club actually for those ideas, for those prompts and those ideas, to just be like, okay, I've got the basis of my post there. I can now expand on that, or I can change that to hit my audience, or change that to speak to my ideal client.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely check out some templates if you're not already using them already.
Go and take a look. So this brings us on to our next tip, and that is something that I love doing, and again saves time in your business, is you can repurpose your past content. With so many events to plan and prep for, creating original content for your business can seem like just another one of those things to do on your already massive to-do list. Whilst I hope that the tips that you are listening to right now are helpful, we also want you to realise that there's more to running a business than being literally stuck to your phone and coming up with content for your business. Release some of that pressure and repurpose some of that past content. And what's great about that is it's already ready to go for whatever platform it is that you want to repurpose it on. And you can even switch that up as well. And if it's a blog, repurpose it into content for your socials. If it's a social media post, you can repurpose that and make it into a blog. But use what you've already got as a skeleton rather than sitting there scratching your head, trying to think of ideas. Not everything needs to be original.
No, and chances are that not all of your followers have seen it the first time you posted anyway. And even if they did, they might not have been at that might not have been at that ready to buy stage or ready to take action stage. So sharing it again is just another great reminder that you're still around, and what you do and what you can offer them. But by spending time creating evergreen content, which is content that doesn't really have a timestamp on it, it's not necessarily following trends, it's more something like content that can just be used again and again, such as answering those frequently asked questions in a blog post, or a kind of evergreen blog post that talks about your business or talks about a process inside your business rather than just following a trend. You can save so much time because this is content you can come back to and repurpose in the future and still be valuable. And it's just a smart way, like repurposing content is just a smart way to stay on top of your marketing whilst focusing on other areas in your business and your clients as well.
Yeah, it's all about working smarter, not harder. And we're here for that, aren't we? Anything we can do to work smarter, not harder, we are there for.
Although I do feel like we've been working really hard, and I know that everyone listening right now is kind of in that phase where they're all working harder. So we want to make sure that these kind of things are already in place in your business, that it just makes this next 2 months in your business really got to knuckle down and get on with the grind, that your business is still a well-oiled machine, getting those inquiries and visibility out there, and you don't go radio silence.
That's it.
Now, repurposing your content doesn't just mean copying and pasting posts that you've already put out there. Some things you will be able to do that with, but other things you'll just need to go and tweak them slightly. A few ideas of how you can repurpose your content would be to update any old blog posts, change some wording in there, give it a different spin, talk about a different venue that you've been to, and reshare that. So if you've got an old blog post that has performed really well in the past, update the information in it, update the images, and share it again. You could take a new perspective on it, or you could take a different take on the subject, but that's a really good one to do. You can turn blog posts into social media content. You've already mentioned this on Roxy. When you're stretched for time, you can take blog posts, especially if you've done 5 easy wedding planning tips or 5 things you need to do before you buy your wedding dress, or 5 timeless wedding cakes that'll always be in season. You can take a blog post like that and turn it into a carousel and just literally cut and paste the words and whack them onto an image, carousels, and you're good to go.
And vice versa as well. You can, if you already got those kinds of carousels that, are 5 ways to incorporate wildflowers into your wedding, take that and add some context to it and create a blog. It's really, actually, when you look at it, it's just about using what you've got in an already clever way. Because people like to consume their content in different ways. Some people, and then sometimes what worked well as a carousel would work better as a blog, and vice versa. And it's really great because you can see where things are performing better and what types of content perform in a better way than they would, let's say, on social media. Another great thing that you can do is create a podcast or a video from your existing content that you've got. You can use an old blog post or even past video content for the subject matter and just repurpose it in another way. If you've gone live, you can strip that audio from the video and even turn that into a podcast. There's lots of tech out there now that can do these things really easily for you. And it's just another great way that you can create another bit of content, really.
Yeah, and then it's just a case of scheduling and just getting out. You can batch as well, can't you? So if you're in the zone and you're writing content, just batch and schedule as much of it out as you can. One of the things that we were listening to yesterday was somebody that's saying, instead of batching a month's worth of posts and going Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, kind of maybe batch all kind of posts that are similar together. So if you do lots of value-based posts, for example, sit and write them all out all together and schedule those out for maybe Tuesday, Friday, Monday, whilst you're in that zone, and that creativity can flow as well. So there's little tweaks you can make to already the processes they've got inside your business.
Yeah, I think that would really work well as well to do that for each of your content pillars, because you can you can plan them out and then exactly what you said there, schedule that kind and then move on, because it's when you're in that flow state because it's easier than swapping from one kind of post to another type of post to another type of post. Your brain is naturally want to think about more of the same stuff it's just been thinking about.
Absolutely. The next thing is about automating. Now, I need to do this a lot more, but we're just getting to that stage in our business where we're learning to let go of some things. One of the things I put in that goal setting exercise this morning was that I wanted to outsource some more things in the business so that I can focus on our clients, we can focus on the results that we're getting for our clients, and do the things where my zone of genius lies, and help wedding businesses make more profit, take steps back from their business, market in a better way, and be more visible. So it's something that I really want to learn a little bit more about. And There's so much more you can do with like ChatGPT as well in terms of automating your business. So I really want to look at the plugins that you can add into ChatGPT as well to automate some things in the business. It's a whole world I really need to get my head around. But once I do, maybe.
I started looking the other day. I was like, oh, what are these plugins? And then I was like, oh, hello. And then I had to stop myself because I couldn't get my head around it. And I thought, no, my brain can't be looking at this right now because I'm going to go down that rabbit hole. But I need to spend some time looking.
I think we could do a podcast on this, of what we could actually use in your business to save you time. But one thing you can do in terms of staying visible inside your business is just embrace scheduling. And we love to schedule, don't we? We leave parts of our social media strategy for us to be able to just post on the fly as and when we need to. If some big news breaks in the industry or in the world of business, we want to be able to react to that in real time. But a lot of the social media posts that go out there are scheduled, even if it's only a week in advance. At least that gives us a week of headroom, a week of space, a week of wiggle room where we don't have to be thinking about it and be in that zone.
I actually get niggles of anxiety when I think, oh no, we've only got 2 posts left. And then the relief when I think, okay, that's made now, scheduled that in, bish bash bosh.
But we'll do this for our summer as well, won't we? We'll probably sit in July and we'll plan all the way till September so that we know that throughout the summer, we just need to show up for our clients. And we would definitely encourage you to do that as well. We use Business Suite, but there's loads of schedulers out there. But just ensure that you're not going to forget to post something. And no matter how much you prepare, these next few months are busy. Not only is wedding season going, but for those of you with kids, you've got summer holidays and summer camp, and maybe you're going away on holiday as well. And there's always distractions that come up that are going to take priority in that moment. But when you've got a social media scheduler, you can plan your content for weeks or months ahead, meaning you've just got more time and energy for doing the things that you love, which is designing beautiful weddings and being part of that journey for your clients.
Yeah, by planning in advance, you can create that flow with your marketing strategy, you know, what we just spoke about, ensuring that everything stays nice and aligned, and ensuring that your schedule is regular too, because the algorithm does love that. You can also ensure everything stays on brand and is aligned, and it takes your followers on a journey to encourage them to engage with you and to book your services. Plus, by spacing out your posts thoughtfully, you can leave room for posting on the go, because you always get that odd time when we think, oh, I want to post that on social media, that you can still totally do that as well. For those times when you've just done a wedding and you've got some images back, you can whack them out as and when they come through.
Yeah, for sure. So after listening to this, are you ready to stay consistent and market your wedding business with purpose over the next 3 months? We don't want that feast and famine cycle for you. Staying consistent is vital for your wedding business success, especially during busier seasons. It's not an excuse to be like, I'm busy, because this is your future money inside your business. But by developing a strategy like the one we teach you inside Content Club, using templates, repurposing your past content, and automating as much as you can maintain that visibility in your business without sacrificing the quality of your work. Your marketing is that future investment in your business, and it shouldn't stop just because you're busy right now, even though it can be hard. So stay connected, show up for your future customers, and you will reap the rewards for years to come.
But marketing your business is just one piece of that puzzle. So if you're sat there thinking, oh my life, and if you know you need to stay consistent and you want some expert guidance on building a sustainable and profitable wedding business that truly does stand out, we really invite you to come and check out our WedPro CEO program. Inside this program, we'll personally come up with a plan to reach your business goals, increase your business visibility, and teach you everything we know about sales, marketing, your clients, managing money, business mindset, and branding, plus a million other things, leaving you with that standout wedding business brand. Each month, you'll be invited to 2 coaching sessions with us, which will continuously keep you moving forward, give you that clarity, and by teaching you what you want to focus on first in order to reach your next milestone.
Yeah, and we also, which what I love inside the WedPro CEO program, is that we'll teach you how to go from nothing inside your business to 6 figures and beyond. One of the things we love to do is give everybody inside the program the opportunity to have our eyes on anything in their business that they want. So they can have their eyes on our copy, content, website, processes, sales calls, conversations that they have, their social media, anything you want. We will look over, we'll review it twice. We've had somebody do their website, then get back to me, make the changes, come back to me and say, hey, can you look this over again? This is the second round of changes that we're making now. We're happy to do it.
Yeah.
We want to get everything inside your wedding business working at maximum level. And we also give you as many one-to-one calls, because yes, it's great to work in that kind of environment where you're accessing learning on the go. Maybe you're accessing group coaching as well, which is always great to collaborate and come together with ideas on. But there will be times where one-to-one is going to work for you as well. So we give you the opportunity to hop on as many one-to-one calls as you'd like and submit as many questions as you want inside your business at no extra cost. So if you are listening to this thinking, I want to stay consistent, I want that expert guidance, I want that accountability, I'm ready to take my business to the next level, I want to get to my next income goal, I've plateaued in my business, or I've got an idea that I want to look into, hop on our wait list for more information about this when doors open, and we will get back to you with details. We'll pop that in the show notes. For more wedding business tips, make sure you do follow us on Instagram at Wedding Business Hub, and we will look forward to seeing you on the next podcast, guys. Bye.
We will. Take care. Bye.